my work computer, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so the tiger qigong for springtime, you start with your little tiger claws and you start making a little circle. This is like when your pet cat makes biscuits. This is you. So it's a little circle, and notice I lean, and my spine is kind of this spine bend. So you can lean as much or as little as you want. If you feel comfortable with the balance, the leaning actually helps your balance, right? Because we're getting used to being in these slightly off-center positions, but on purpose. So then if it happens on accident, we're used to it. Now make that circle bigger and bigger. So the tiger qigong is to the energy into your hands and your claws. So start to move that claws. Some people call, when a little cat puts on their claws, they call them their murder mittens. So you have your kitty cat murder mittens. Here, those little things are apex predators in places. So now you should be very tiger-like. And then we're going to shrink it back down. Smaller. And a little smaller. This. That's probably about as small as you can get. Okay, the second exercise. You're going to pivot your right foot, put your left foot forward a bit. If you're in a chair, you just have your legs where you are. You can also have your chair to hang on to or balance assistant if you want. Now we're going to go horizontal, so we're going to reach, and then you claw. Circle and claw. Circle and claw. Circle and claw. If you've ever had a pet cat, you know exactly how to do this, because like when you play with them with a little string or something, this is that they pounce on it, they seize it. So get a little bit of that seizing, and then one more. Switch feet, so do that however you like. And then we're going to circle and seize. 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 One more circle and seize. Good. Pull down. And relax. I tell you a little bit about this exercise, your intent. In this tiger, the energy we're cultivating is healthy aggression. Healthy aggression. Does that make sense to everyone? So at a certain point on planet Earth, in a group of spiritually minded folks, you could say healthy aggression. They would all clutch their pearls. Aggression. I don't know. And it still goes about some spiritual circumstances. So the tiger qigong I found is very good for Buddhists like me who were trained to have aversion, just to relax, which is really cool, except sometimes you can be total denial. Like you're like really mad. Like, no one's mad here. No one's here at all. Who is angry? And you can like they call spiritual bypassing. Right? So one of the cool things about Qigong that he exercised that I recommended, is great for this, and then this exercise is great for getting you in touch with feelings and states that may be in your body that you don't even know about. Then the other aspect, not to give you too much of a sermon, but thank you for bearing with me, is that when people become like spiritual teachers, in the best sense of that word, you actually have to cultivate qualities like leadership and forthrightness and directness. And that's these qualities of the tiger that if you have trained your career in suppressing them, you actually make a really bad leader. So This is something I'm doing into the Enneagram when I have this exercise. What would an Enneagram 8 do in this situation? Right, just try out, just kind of being more aggressive. It's fun, it's a fun exercise. So that's in this tiger, last thing is when you think about your little kitty cat, right? They're not going, oh, grasping is to be avoided. They know it's a game, it's a little feather on a string. They're all in for it. So in our Qigong, you kind of play with that mindset as you do it. Like, how good would it feel to that cat when they get the feather? I mean, that's what we want to cultivate. And it brings up these living energies. Okay, so we're going to do the next one. Bouncing. So you're standing, you don't have to leap with this one, but you can do a little just with your arms. But if you do the leap, just watch one time. It's the same motion as when we started, but now we do the legs. So I inhale, and then I pounce. Okay, if you're not going to do it with the leg, or if you needed a little support to make sure your balance will be okay, try this with a friend. But you can also do it without the leg and just get the pounce from the upper body. And we'll just do 3 of these. Let's give it a try. Here we go, inhale, and pounce. Then reset if you need room. You got room, you can stay there. Here we go again. Inhale, pounce. One more time, and pounce. Good, other side. Here we go, inhale, pounce. Again, 2. Otra vez, pounce. Good, 1. Okay, 2 more, we have just enough time. So for this one, you might want your balance assistant, because it's a one-legged thing. But there's also a way you can do it in the island. So let me just show you the full deal. It's going to cascade, and if you can, you lift the leg. Now, this one's really easy because you can just put one hand on the chair. So I lift, I swoop under, and I pierce. This is called tiger piercing. You want to think about the tip of your claws. The chi reaches all the way to the tip of your claws. Then it just goes the other way. Like that. If the leg up is too hard, just do gentle little stance. So that should work for you. You should either be able to use the chair or just a little kickstand and make it up as you go along. You'll be fine. So here we go. Turn the left toe, sweep across. Then I'm going to point with the right hand, right foot to the toes, or maybe even lift the knee up. Then I'm going to swoop back, put my foot down, and extend those claws. Other side. Turn my right foot. Pierce with the left hand to the toe or even up. Swoop under and pierce. Turn the left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Toe or knee. Inhale. Swoop. Exhale. Pierce. Turn. And up. Swoop. And pierce. Let's do one more set. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the center. Okay, so the idea of this Qigong is getting the energy from within out to the tips of your branches, or in this one, towards the tiger, so we're out to the tips of our claws. Last one, we're going to do a twist. So let's practice the easy version first. Take your right foot, put it in front, up on an angle, and I suggest using your balance assistant for this first round. My right foot's up on the angle, my left heel is up. I'm gonna take the right hand and I'm gonna stretch it up behind me. You wanna try to get a twist on your torso, right? And then reach it out, try to get the chest open, claws, reach out. Good, long back. Let's see if it works on the other side. So the left foot, get your balance assistant. And then we're gonna reach back that leg, really try to make the torso twist, the hips stand long, reach. Bring it all back. Relax. Make sense? We're gonna do two more. Let's add one fun element to it, which is, yes. So as this right foot comes forward, reach up with my left hand. So you can use your balance with your right if you want. Then I'm going to twist, I'm going to switch. The left hand comes to that chair, the right hand reaches back. Is on line. And finish. Let's try that on the other side. So as the left hand comes forward, or left foot, that is, my right hand reaches up. So I get a long body. Then you can switch up those hands, twist, reach back. Doing okay with that? Coming along? So let me just show you without the thing, in case you don't need to use it. I recommend using it because that twist really taxes the balance. That's why it's so good for us. So, but you can up, and so this is stretching me out like a big old tree. And then as I twist, there it is. Something like that. Right, as I twist, this hand is just. So notice my legs coil down to make it happen. Do any of that feels good, and don't do any that doesn't feel good. So let's give it a try. Here, right foot, left hand, and then right hand back. Very good. Then back to center. And one more time. Left foot, right hand. And then sink down and twist. Left hand going back. And back to center. And down. Good. Feet shoulder apart. Let's pull down hips 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Once. For a brief moment, take note of the body, breath, and the mind. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. And relax. Okay, thank you so much. So next week, Qigong class. This is not the last class ever, just next week, don't be here because I'm taking that afternoon off. So be here the following week. So thank you so much for being here. Happy to play Tigers with you. See you not next week, but next time. Thank you.